So hello there. We're doing today is having I don't know what we would call this, but Sam is going to expose. He dug up on the deepest, darkest parts of the internet. He found people that is objectionable and wrong in every way. He told me this is the most bullshit, the most shittiest of bullshits.
The bullest of shits.
The bullest of shits as well, all that good stuff. So let's just get right to it. What's the first thing on your mind, Sam?
First thing was a comment Philip DeFranco talked about on his Friday show this past week. An individual named Patron asking, "Why are we discussing Jake Paul? There is no debate to be had. He is a straight white man, so he's wrong. End of discussion. In fact, the very notion of another, parentheses, white cissexual man, taking so much time to debate the undebatable is in and of itself highly bigoted and racist. But given Philip DeFranco's extensive history with the alt-right, bigotry, racism, and white supremacy, this comes as no surprise."
Wow. Wow.
So, first, how can someone watch Philip DeFranco and be like, nah, he's a racist? Because, like, that's never even been close to the truth.
No. I mean, if you probably, I don't know, they get in the mind of a person that accuses people of being racist, either two things. They either like have some basis and they're stretching the truth, or they're trying to do it for attention is baseless. I think that's the second one right there.
Yeah. And I mean, the people that do that and the people that point out, well, why is a straight white male talking about a straight white male? That makes you the racist. Like, if you're that makes you a bit more racist if you're focusing solely on the race of the individuals
Fucking
involved.
idiot. This is why Twitter shouldn't, like, everyone should have Twitter. You should only have Twitter if you're verified. Sam, work on that, please. So
I will get us verified, or I'll get myself verified at least.
yeah, just do yourself. So what was like your thoughts? Not just your thoughts when you first said, you're just like, what the fuck?
I'm just like, yeah, like, what the hell? Who? Clearly this person doesn't know what they're talking about, but then what possesses someone to make such a big deal about something they know nothing about?
Did you look at the rest of that guy's profile? What else he talked about? You should do that during going forward. See what they're really about. Are they just pieces of shit, or do they really think that? I doubt he really thinks that. But who's the next thing that you got?
The next thing that I have. Oh yeah, this is a bit of a vulgar comment.
All right.
Left on an ASMR video.
Yummy.
"I'd climb through a war zone of broken glass and grenades just to suck the cock of the last man that's been in her." Right? Like, that's... How do you...
She must be really attractive. Wow. You're gonna do that just to get the hint of the maybe residue of her, wow, off that guy's penis. Wow.
I mean, I'm just like, okay. So we have... On one hand, we have, like, really extreme... a really extreme declaration of attraction.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, we have someone who clearly has creativity.
Yeah, great imagery.
Clearly have an idea of how to send a message.
Yes.
Why aren't they putting that talent to better use?
I don't know, man. YouTube comments, serious business.
Serious business.
Well, I like that guy. I hope he got a bunch of thumbs up.
Actually, he got 48.
48, yeah. Good amount. More than
But the
that.
video was kind of new, so.
All right.
Then there's another YouTube comment. "Hitler, I am the most hated person ever. Jake Paul, hold my juice box." It's relatively minor, but I thought...
Dude, but... Okay, I know, like, we don't like him. Personally, I don't like that type of YouTuber. Is that the same reason why you don't like him too?
Yeah, it's just not my thing.
Yeah, it's not our thing. Why do most people not like him, though?
I think a lot of people are sick of vloggers who don't seem to do a whole lot, but like film. Like, they just film things.
Mm-hmm.
They film their lives, and some people don't think that that's enough.
Well,
I mean, I disagree, because it takes a lot of work to do what, like, Jake Paul and Casey Neistat do.
Mm-hmm. And I watch a couple of their videos, and the camera's very high quality. They go into these nice, expensive places.
Yeah, and the editing's really, it's all top.
Yeah, it's top notch. I mean, it's not seamless. I can see all the scenes, but that's just me because I'm looking through an editor's perspective. Most people can't see that. But it's very high quality, and I mean, he doesn't have maybe like the on-screen talent, the conventional on-screen talent, but he does have the editing talent and the presentation talent. So he has 8.8 million. Obviously, he's doing something right, people.
Yeah, and I mean, this is kind of following up the same one. What's the difference between Jake Paul and HIV? HIV stays with the kids once they're born. So there's a lot of hate on Jake Paul, and I don't agree with it. Sometimes it's kind of funny.
Yeah.
But it's also like, come on, guys. He's just a guy making fun. He's doing fun things.
I mean, I like the guy as a person. I don't, but he just. How does anyone like enjoy the videos? What I don't get, how like enjoy the content of the video, like objective, like from a format presentation standpoint. That's all good. But he has videos of him buying a very expensive cars for his family on these expensive vacations, and I'm like, man, who are you actually? You're going all these different places, and like, what am I actually watching? I don't know. Maybe I just like the personality of YouTubers, not the actual stuff they're doing. Anyways, next thing.
Okay, this is from an article on The Root.
The Root. What is that?
That is an African American news type thing. They focus a lot on like Black history and Black culture.
Cool. I will read that.
And this is from an article about the new Spider-Man movie and how having Zendaya. I wasn't sure if it was Zendaya or Zendaya. Zendaya. How having her in the movie isn't like the right kind of diversity.
How so?
Because like she was because it's just like tokenism. Like they claim they're recasting a white character as a black actress, despite her being, I think, an original character. So I mean, she certainly wasn't a white character recast with a black actress, like they were saying. But this particular thing, there was never a doubt or even a conversation about casting anyone other than a white man as Iron Man, Thor, Captain America, or the Incredible Hulk. Even though Iron Man was black in the early 80s, he wasn't really. The first Captain America was a black man. I have found no proof. I found zero proof. And Thor as a Norse god could be anybody. That's
not true.
Scandinavians are very fair-skinned people.
Yeah. Nice. Anyone should be a Scandinavian guy should be Sam. I think you look like that. Blonde hair, blue eyes.
Oh, thank you.
Anyways.
But it's like, how... I know comics. I know people that know comics. And this confused us. Because Iron Man in the 80s, he looks like Robert Downey Jr. does now. Like, he's tan. He could be... Like, he's not just a pale white man. He could be black, I guess. He could have some Hispanic or something. I mean,
be a really tan white guy.
He could just be tan. Like,
I don't know.
They never covered it. And then the first Captain America being a black man, no proof. I cannot find a single thing about that.
I've never even read a Captain America comic book before, but that doesn't. Why would he be black? Especially, didn't that come out like 1940s?
He came out in the 40s.
So it wouldn't make sense for him to be black because
that was the first year the military was integrated, or the first major war that the military was integrated.
Tuskegee
I
Airmen.
think, yeah. And like, there's just no reason for any of this to be a conversation.
Yeah.
If you're talking about characters that were made in the 40s, and all of these characters were made in the 40s, there is almost no way they would have been created African American, which is sad.
Yeah.
But like, you're trying to take standards that we have now and apply them to something 70 years ago.
Yeah.
Stop.
Doesn't make sense.
Just stop.
But tokenism though, would you say like the black guy in a horror movie that always dies first is that example of tokenism, right?
Kind of.
I say it was a trope.
Yeah,
I think it's more a trope than him being.
Yeah, I don't think it's really tokenism.
Yeah. Okay. But did you watch the new Spider-Man movie?
Yeah.
Was Zendaya was she ever put in a position where she would like how was her character?
She didn't really do a whole lot. I mean, she kind of made fun of Peter for doing a thing. For staring at his love interest was African American.
Right.
He was staring at her, and Zendaya made a joke.
Peter Parker got that jungle fever.
He got that jungle fever. But like, she was just, she made a couple of jokes. She was just kind of like the quirky wallflower girl, kind of a shut-in. Not a shut-in, but she was kind of off-putting a little.
Okay.
But she didn't really do a whole lot.
Alright. Okay. Well, what's your next thing there? I don't know about that. Roots or reaching?
Do I have the next thing? Yeah, Roots is quite frequently. Where is my next thing? Well, there's a lot of Dylan stuff.
Wait, no, are we supposed to be saying his name? I don't want to get sued for cyberbullying.
There's a lot of stuff from a friend, person.
Former #1 contender for the GTO championship.
Here is an individual. Race is a euphemism for subspecies. I find it astonishing that so many people are in denial of this.
Oh, wait, rewind back.
Race is a euphemism for subspecies.
Come on.
Considering, this is from the same person, considering that what we call races are in fact subspecies, is race mixing borderline bestiality. So,
That's
comment.
horrible.
It's a horrible thing to say.
He's basically saying that, okay, we're just going to assume come from a white perspective. Every race.
She's white.
She's white, okay. Every person that's not white is a subspecies of the heightened form of human. Which, at first, I thought she was going a different direction. I thought she was saying race was like a useless construct, thing that I believe. But no, she's using it as a tool to be more racist. She's just being like, hey, you know, we're not going far enough with the racism. You know, slavery wasn't enough, and institutionalized racism wasn't enough.
I think this person is, quote unquote, an SJW.
Before the other side?
No, I think she's incredibly progressive. She just
Horribly misworded.
horribly misworded. But I wanted to get your opinion on that.
Oh, I mean, the way I looked at it is that she said all like races are. I mean, it's a tool to make people, to define people as subspecies in the past.
Yeah.
But I mean now the tool is getting more and more dull, more and more ineffective. But yeah, I mean, she said races or racism.
Races.
Races.
R-A-C-E-S.
I mean, yeah, she's right. It's a tool. It's a subjugated group of people. I mean, she's definitely right, but she worded it in a dangerous way.
Yeah, because I mean, like, to say no matter which perspective you're coming at it from, whether you're saying black people are the race and then everything else is a subspecies of that, or white people or Indians, Native Americans, Hispanics, wherever you're coming from, incredibly racist.
Yeah.
Just not at all the right thing to say. Jesus Christ. Okay. I have more, but I would have to I'd have to dig through a bit to pull it all up.
All right.
So I think that's good for a first episode.
That's good for a first episode. I don't know what we're gonna title it though. I don't know. Anyways, that's been that. It's been good.
It's been that. Yep.
Shake hands on it. Shake hands on it. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Yeah, nice firm handshake. Smooth hands. What you been doing with that lotion, buddy?
Nothing.
Anyways.
I don't work.
Comment, rate, subscribe. See you later.